Hormat senjata. Tegak senjata. Lapor upacara penyambutan siap dimulai. Selanjutnya pasukan siap diperiksa. Upacara penyambutan telah dilaksanakan. Laporan selesai. Kembali ke tempat.
Getting a software engineering job outside India isn't just about DSA. Sure, the salary looks bigger, but taxes and cost of living change the reality. Visa processes matter, and knowing the right job portals can make all the difference. To learn more about what actually goes into landing a global SD role, join Scaler's free masterclass and get guidance from someone who successfully navigated the online job application process. Register now.
I think in these 12 years, if you see pretty much every domain has in some form or the other has been actually changed. Prime Minister Modi is very much a person of these times. India actually threw up a leader like him who was in tune with its aspirations and with its expectations. The spirit of India, the confidence, the sort of can-do spirit, when you have Gaganyaan. Overall, as you can see, it's a much more, in a way, fired-up country. Pride in our civilization and heritage and tradition, who we are, who we really are. And, that's particularly important at this time because we are going up in the world. National security is not just about protecting the borders or doing internal security. Today, economic security, energy security, fertilizer security, health security, cyber security, I can just make a long list. Okay. Diplomacy is not an impatient business. It's not a knee-jerk response to what happens. There is a certain brand India, and that brand India, at least in the last decade, a great deal has been shaped by brand Modi as well.
Namaskar and welcome to Indian Diplomacy, show on India's national broadcaster Doordarshan about Indian foreign policy, India's international relations and how India is making the world a better place. Viewers, this is a special episode under the series of Bharat Reloaded a commemoration being done by Doordarshan on completion of 12 years of Prime Minister Narendra Modi's momentous rule. Since 2014, we have seen incredible changes in this country and its role in the world. The promises that were made have been kept, and we are now chasing new dreams and goals and ambitions. So that is the story of Bharat Reloaded. And this particular episode is focused on India's journey in the world, our foreign policy, the major accomplishments of the last 12 years, and where we are headed in a rather turbulent and choppy world. It's a great honor for us at the National Broadcaster to be hosting none other than India's External Affairs Minister, Dr. Subramaniam Jaishankar, for this discussion. Dr. Jaishankar is a very well-known personality, but I will still do the honors a little bit by mentioning the fact that he has seen and steered India's foreign policy for a long time. He was a Foreign Secretary of India, which is the highest position in the Indian Foreign Service system. He was our ambassador to United States and China. And after retirement from the diplomatic service, he has been External Affairs Minister since 2019. So it's a great privilege, sir, as always, to host you on the National Broadcaster.
Thank you. It's a real pleasure to be here, Sriram, with you.
Dr. Jaishankar, when we look back at these 12 years, I mean, the question naturally, starts forming in the mind as to what is the impact of leadership, because the Prime Minister has had this enormous influence on so many matters. But if you look at India as a nation, as a society, as a people, and of course as a state, which you are part of, the real query for the viewers will be, what is the Modi effect on all these big phenomena that we need to look at in retrospect, because it's 12 years?
Well, that's actually a very big question. It's a very big question because I think in these 12 years, if you see pretty much every domain has in some form or the other has been actually changed, in many cases undergone a very major transformation. Now, there are two ways of looking at it. One, I think Prime Minister Modi is very much a person of these times. That India actually threw up a leader like him who was in tune with its aspirations and with its expectations, with the thinking of the people, with the popular sentiment. But there's the other way, which is that he also has shaped it, he has steered it, he has led it. And I obviously am concentrated, focused on the foreign policy aspect of it. But there are other aspects. I mean, if you look, for example, at the digitalization of India, I mean, for most people in the world, I can tell you that is probably what fascinates them the most. How digital today we have become, how much we have embraced this technology, where even many more developed countries have been much more conservative in this regard. The other, in a way, is the spirit of India. The confidence, the sort of can-do spirit. When you go to you have Gaganyaan. I mean, it can be reflected in achievements of various kinds. But overall, as you can see, it's a much more, in a way, fired-up country. And the third, I would say, is really that pride in our civilization and heritage and tradition, who we are, who we really are. And, that's particularly important at this time because it's a moment when we are going up in the world hierarchy. And it's very important for a country going up that you should have a good sense of yourself. And I think that has really changed in this last decade. So when I therefore in a way respond to your question, to me there are actually achievements and practices and attitudes which have changed. There is a overall energy and enthusiasm and spirit in the country which has changed. And there is our own identity and our sense of self which has changed. I think Prime Minister Modi, more than anybody else, captures it, he leads it. In many ways, he is also shaped by it.
That's a powerful combination. Viewers, Dr. Jaishankar is talking about India has become Bharat. Do read his two books in succession, India Way and then why Bharat matters. This is especially true with regard to the point about India's identity and how it's necessary for its rise. Sir, coming to foreign policy, 12 years, 10th of June, Prime Minister is going to complete 4,399 consecutive days as elected Prime Minister, overtaking Pandit Jawaharlal Nehru, who had done 4,398 days. So obviously this is an era, sir. I mean, there's just no two opinions about this. Is a Narendra Modi era. So when you have served under multiple prime ministers in your long career. So there is, most of us who study foreign policy say there was a Nehruvian era, and there was an Indira Gandhi era, and now there is a Narendra Modi era. So if you were to take a big picture view to start with, what is different about this era in terms of our approach, our way of looking at the world and the way we have acted in the world?
TPU ऑनलाइन MBA करके क्या चाहिए?
करियर, होम मेकर के डिजायर, करियर बनाने की फायर।
Crispy, spicy, very मजेदार। All new air fryer मसाला क्रिस्पर्स। Air fryer में मक्खन बनेगा तो मजा बढ़ेगा।
Well, I think first of all, our interests are much bigger and much more spread out than the earlier eras. So when your interests are much deeper, then naturally our engagement, our behavior, our attitude reflects that. I'll give you an example. Let's take what is currently happening in the Gulf. Okay, so you have essentially four parties. I'm simplifying it a bit. So there is the US, there is Iran, there is Israel, and there is, for the sake of the argument, putting the Gulf together as a single party, though they are different. Now, just look at it from our point of view today, as opposed to how we may have approached it hypothetically before. Okay. Today we have very, very deep interest with all these four parties. And I will actually start from where we have the deepest interest, which is the Gulf. When you have 10 million of our citizens living there, when it is so close to you, so connected to you,